John. He's Rob, and he doesn't have cues.
Hey, this is Tacky. I'm Rob.
I'm John, and this is the Dart episode.
This is the Dart episode.
Well, the beginning of the Dart episode. It still isn't though.
This is episode 4.
Episode 4. Where we fake a prequel.
So this all started about last spring.
Yeah. Our buddy Tyler didn't grow up with cars and never really had anyone in his family at all that was into them. He just had kind of an interest in it. You know, we'd shown him, of course, we've got project cars and of course there's stuff like this here at the shop. And we were pushing him along towards an old truck or an economy car. By economy car, we mean 60s affordability. Yeah. Late 60s, early 70s affordability. There were a couple cars we were looking at, and some of them a bit too much, or, no more than trans garbage. And we wanted something mostly complete that we could get running. 9 times out of 10, if it's got a motor and a transmission, it's just been sitting, you can make it run. I mean, barring if it's got some extreme problem that's known or some other strange problem. Yeah. So we finally found this 1961 Mercury Comet. And it looked really good. It had some rust down in the rockers.
It had a little bit of visible rust. The pictures on the ad weren't very good. Straight 6, 2-door, which was kind of cool. Yeah,
and it was touted as being a complete car, which is what we wanted. And it
was a complete car.
It absolutely was a complete car. And it was what, $800 at that time?
Yeah, it was $800.
Yeah, $800. It looked pretty clean. 2-door 61 Comet. Nobody really wants Comets. It's a straight 6. It's not a V8 car. But it's unmolested and it's just sitting there. It's got some quarter rock. All right, whatever. It's a California car though. All right, and it's in Santa Cruz. Sweet.
I see the car. I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. I was out on this guy's farm, and I go start kind of eyeballing it and stuff. Tyler couldn't talk because he lost his voice. He had like a sore throat or something.
No, he got wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh, that's right.
He got wisdom teeth pulled 2 days before you guys left for that.
Yeah. And he was still like face all swollen, all bad. So we'd gone down there, kind of eyeballed the car, and I'm like, it's pretty rough, And I start kind of, I noticed that the entirety of the car was crunchy. Like it felt like somebody had painted over Cheez-Its.
Clippy.
And it was just solid rust.
And what blows my mind is that car didn't look bad, and yet the entire thing was like potato chip flaky. So I went and touched it briefly when we actually went to go pick up the Dart. Oh my gosh, I did not think it was that bad.
It was bad. Let's put it this way. I out of curiosity, I'm like, you know what? Trunk looks popped. I'm going to try to open the trunk. And I grabbed it. I pulled it up. And I peeled up the trunk skin and didn't open the trunk at all. So I just kind of pushed it back down. Okay. So while we were down there looking at this Comet, I noticed nose right up to it. 69 Dodge Dart 2-door slant 6. I'm like, cool little car, super solid. The other thing I liked about the Dart, not necessarily liked about it, it was kind of a necessity. We had opened up the hood on the Comet, and I grabbed the fan and tried to turn the motor, and it wouldn't budge. I tried grabbing down on the pulley, but I went over to the Dart, and same thing. Grab the fan, and it just turned. Yeah. Still good enough to have good compression, but it just...
Yeah, it makes no sense how that Comet was a California car, unless it spent most of its time literally right on the coast.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. It was a Santa Cruz car.
But then, Dart, slant 6 car, alright, so slant 6, automatic. It's not a V8, so that talks it down a bit, but it is a 2-door, so it's desirable. It's got A-pillar rock. Other than that, everything was pretty good. So we start talking about, alright, sweet, Dodge Dart. We can work on this all day long. They make way more parts for them aftermarket than, a 61 Mercury Comet. And, the Slant 6, they're good, reliable motors. They don't make a lot of power, but you can, there's hot rod parts for them. Guys have boosted them. If you have money, you can even supercharge them through a kit that Aussie Speed makes. We couldn't get in contact with the guy. Tyler called him a couple times. I called him.
Well, before that, the problem came up of trying to convince Tyler to get a Dart instead of a Comet.
Yeah, that's the
because Tyler gets attached to things, and he was in love with that Comet. He was like, we can still rescue it. We can still bring it back to life.
He found the other one that was in Hayward. So it took a little bit of convincing. We called the guy a couple times. Because he was just kind of jerking us around. At first, it was on price. He wouldn't tell us price. Oh, I'm gonna fix it one of these days. And so then we didn't get a call back from him.
I think at first he wanted like $1,000.
Yeah, he wanted 1,000.
Yeah, he wanted like $1,200 for it.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, you could probably get that for the car.
It looked rough.
Yeah. Finally, the guy decides to sell this thing, and first it was $1,000. We're like, hey, you know, it's 8-pillar rot, it's a straight 6 car, you know, it wasn't quite a $1,000 car. So finally, we talked the guy down to $700. All right, sweet. So we don't have anything really set up for towing. I've got a van and you've got a truck, but your truck isn't set up for towing. My van has pulled some trailers, but not 2 actual cars. And I've never driven a trailer before. I had 5 minutes of pulling around a little truck bed trailer that we had. It was 2.5 hours to get up there and about 2 hours to get back. A double axle trailer wider than my Astra van, taking up the entire lane with trailer brakes that I've never driven before, all the way up to Santa Cruz. We finally got it loaded up, and we weren't even thinking about it. We loaded it backwards with taillights to taillights and engine hanging all the way over.
Well, it's the
I'm
only
so
way
glad
we
it
could
wasn't a V8.
because we
had
no way of turning the car around.
Yeah, all 4 tires were blown, not just flat. Because I brought a little air compressor just in the hopes that we could pump it up and use it, but no. So we finally got it back here to the shop, just outside this door, and you know, this big old rat turd nest that we had. So we started cleaning it up.
We had to wait for Tyler.
Yeah, we had to wait for Tyler to get off work. Tyler works for Union, so he's got all the money. At this point, he gave us a bunch of cash, obviously, to buy the car, gas, pay your dad, and a couple of little things here and there. And we spent all of it. So it ended up taking a little bit more gas than we thought. We had no money to go buy tires, because that was the biggest thing. We needed to get tires. We needed to get this thing rolling. We started tearing into it. The problem is, so by the time we finally got back, it was 5:30, and then you guys went out real quick for tires.
Yeah, we went to about 4 different spots.
Yeah, you guys went to Costco. Costco doesn't carry 14s. That's one thing. It's still got the original 14 Steelies on it. Costco doesn't carry 14s.
Tire Depot was closed.
Tire Depot was
Everywhere
closed.
else was closed. Actually.
Everywhere else was, yeah.
Even Les Schwab was closed.
Yeah, American Tire was closed, which I was kind of surprised by. We pretty much had to admit defeat the first day, unfortunately, which sucked. Got up early the next morning, came back over here. You guys went out right away to get battery, tires,
yeah, all the little
parts. I started tearing into it, cleaning it. We found early 2000s gold, the cherry Coke can that I haven't seen since 2002 or something. That's like really.
Yeah, like an old cherry Coke bottle.
But it was
Dr.
the
Pepper bottle.
Yeah,
like a CD. I can't remember who the CD was by.
I can't remember the CD.
It was some early 2000s.
The strangely perfect condition, like Women's Fitness magazine or whatever it was.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated. Little, a couple of the pages were stuck together.
Not good. And we found a bunch of pictures of the guy in that sweet bong.
Yeah.
I should scan those.
You should.
I'll go grab those and scan those. A couple hours go by, working on this thing. We had to kind of run around to get parts and things. We got a fuel pump first because we weren't getting any fuel. We rigged up a little like redneck gas can. That finally fixed it, and we got it to turn over and ran for like a second.
Pump the gas. Turn it off. It runs.
Did he kill it?
And then the gas line blew up in my face.
Oh yeah, the gas line blew up in your face and shot fuel everywhere. That was nasty. We pushed it into the garage where you guys are staying. We did a little more wrenching on it. We're having some troubles. We got fire a couple times. We were having troubles with it idling. You ended up taking it for its first drive.
Yeah, we decided it won't idle.
Yeah.
It's having transmission
problems. You literally almost had to drop it.
Let's drive it. I basically had to neutral drop it into reverse. So yeah, you put it into any other gear and it would just die.
Yeah.
So I kind of kept pumping it, and then clunk right into reverse.
Yeah.
Slammed it in drive and took off around.
Yeah, and then it died after about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because it kept dying, kept having to restart it. But it run and it drove. So we just knew it had some button-up work. So a couple days went by, Tyler was busy with work. We put new ignition in it, alternator, a couple of little things here and there. Now the brakes are bad, we still need to finish the brakes.
So yeah, we've been wrenching on this every little time we get a chance to.
Yeah.
Any spare time we wrench on it with Tyler.
We do need it. Yeah, but
teaching him the ways of the automobile.
I was about to say, it does go kind of slow. So one of the big things we want to do with this show is we want to get people interested in the hobby, whether it be, actual cars and hot rods and stuff and building stuff, or whether it be tuning or, bikes and stuff, because we do motorized bikes, go-karts. We're teaching him everything as we go. At first we were kind of just doing some things for him, because we wanted to get it going, we wanted to kind of kickstart it. And, I've been going over the components of the motor, how things work, and most recently we've been doing the drum brakes all around it. I showed him how to do the first one. I've had him do every single one since, and he's been doing actually a really good job. So I'm surprisingly proud of Tyler, because he really isn't the guy to learn to do things like this. But he's doing it. So
he's doing it too.
And he's got no background. I mean, he's turned a wrench before, but nothing serious. He's taken things apart, but nothing like mechanical. Nothing you would trust your life to, like brakes or a fuel system. And his dad wasn't really into it. His dad's not a DIY guy, and because that's something that your dad comes up with here in the shop every now and then. He'll do it here in Fairfield. Yeah, now that we're completely through our notes. I mean, we are.
Well, yeah.
But that, a lot of the guys are interested in this. They come to get an exhaust done or something, and they have some questions here and there about, what can I do? Superchargers, headers, whatever. And they start talking about things. Or a guy buys, like that one guy who bought that really cool Camaro. The one that had been in an accident, which kind of sucked. But he had kind of a history with cars, but nothing really. His dad wasn't into it, and he didn't have anybody to teach him. But that's something, and they're afraid of it sometimes, and I can understand that. Because it's like,
I mean, even us now, we're by no means master mechanics.
No.
We're still pretty inexperienced. We know just enough to get.
But the thing is, we've grown up around.
Yeah, we've grown up around it, so we still have the general mindset of kind of knowing what we're doing.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing. We want to get people interested. We want to show people, you can get into this. I mean, total price we spent so far on Tyler Start is less than $2,000, including cost of it. And if you knock out the fact that we accidentally killed that one battery, it would be even less.
Probably right around $1,500.
Yeah, probably.
And not $1,500 like at once, just throwing it out.
It's
over time.
Obviously there was a $700 deposit and a little bit actually paid on top for your dad. $1,500-ish bucks, and he's got a running kind of driving car. He's got a car he's driven a little bit now. He's still got some stuff he's got to take care of, but he's got a cool car. It's a cool old car. He can do whatever he wants to because it's a pre-smog car for nothing. I mean, yeah, it helps having some friends who know what we're doing. We want to show people you can get into this, and it's not going to break the bank. A lot of people talk about, it's just something you throw money into, and it's like, if you're dumb, it's a thing you throw money into.
If I had a quarter for every time somebody said, you need at least $10,000 to start a project car, I'd probably have $10,000 to start a project car.
How much do you have in your truck? Maybe $3,000 including paint?
Including paint, I probably still have less than $2,000 into my truck.
Really? I know you guys got that truck for nothing.
I got that truck for next to nothing.
Yeah, so you did intake and carb.
That's all stuff that we already had.
Yeah, well, yeah, but still.
My truck is completely assembled out of spare parts.
Yeah, I know.
My paint, I probably have a couple $100 in.
The total cost of my truck, I think I'm into mine for about $1,400.
Less than $2,000, $1,400, and look at the trucks. Which one has the better budget?
My truck's still.
We bought our trucks for the same price.
So hopefully you'll be seeing some stuff from us in the soonish future.
We don't have anything to talk about. We already passed the notes out.
We have no episodes left. Goodbye.
So this has been the first and the last.
Don't even subscribe.
Just don't subscribe. Don't hit the like button.
Yeah. Don't comment.
Comment. That's the other.
Don't like, comment, subscribe, or
don't rate 5 stars.
Don't follow us on Instagram. Yeah, don't rate 5 stars. Don't follow us on Instagram at Tacky Show. Don't follow me at Jonathan McCollum. Don't follow him at Barefoot Bruiser. And just
don't follow the Facebook page that we haven't made yet. So yeah, it's all bad. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you next time.